Welcome everybody. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about the new CCNP Enterprise Certification. What is it? How does it work? What does it replace? What does it take to achieve this CCNP Enterprise Certification? And are there any continuing education credits that you can achieve on how to recertify and things like that? So I'm your host CCNP Seth. Let's get into it. So what is this CCNP Enterprise Certification? Well, starting February 24th of next year, 2020, the new CCNP Enterprise Certification is going to be live, and it's going to comprise of the current CCNP routing and switching track, wireless, and the CC Design Professional exam. So no longer will you have a CCNP in those specific areas. They will all be one, and you will have a CCNP Enterprise Certification. And then if you take extra exams within this track, you will get special badges, and I'll get into that. So the good thing about this CCNP Enterprise certification, there are no prerequisites. Okay, to get your CCNP in routing, switching, wireless, or design, you actually have to have a CCNA in it to achieve that CCNP. Now with the Enterprise, you can go straight to CCNP level, no prereqs. You don't need your CCNA. Now, to get your CCNP Enterprise, you have to pass 2 exams. Before, you had to pass 3 to 4 exams, but now it's only 2. And one of those exams is the 300-401 Encore, which is the Implementing and Operating Cisco Enterprise Network Core Technologies. So you have to take this exam to get, that's mandatory, and then you take one of these concentration exams. Whatever you want to take it in, once you pass both those exams, then you will get your CCNP Enterprise certification. Now, once you achieve this, how do I recertify? Well, just like the old CCNPs, they are good for 3 years, so it's valid. But to recertify, all you have to do is you can take an exam. You can take an exam and get continuing education credits, or you can just take continuing education itself. So if you just want to do exams, what you have to do is you have to pass one of the technology core exams. So like I mentioned in this last slide, if you take this exam again, the 300-401 Encore for CCNP Enterprise, you take that again, your certification will be valid for another 3 years. Or you can take a core exam in another technology like CCNP Security or CCNP Collaboration or something like that. Okay? If you don't want to take a core exam, then you can take 2 professional concentration exams. So again, you can go back here, and let's say I got my CCNP Enterprise in 401 and 410, and I need to recertify. So what I need to do is pass, let's say, 415 and 420. That is 2 exams, so that will recertify me. Or I could pass the CCIE lab exam. If you don't want to do 2 exams, then you can do 1 exam in continuing education. So pass any professional concentration exam, and then also obtain 40 CE credits. So now CE credits are being passed on from the IE level down to CCNA and CCNP. Then we move on to continuing education only. You have to obtain 80 credits to recertify in CCNP Enterprise. For example, you can take a professional level training course like Cisco IP Route. That'll give you 40 CE credits. Or you could take something on Cisco Learning, Securing Networks with Cisco Firepower. That is 40 CE credits as well. And then I have this link here that you can go to, and it'll show you what it takes, and if there's any training that you want to do, how many credits that they take. One awesome thing about this new CCNP Enterprise is you pass that core exam, the 300-401 Encore. That is your new CCIE written exam. So no longer do you have to take a written exam, the CCIE level written exam, and the CCIE lab. If you have your CCNP Enterprise, that's the prereq for the CCIE lab exam for CCIE Enterprise. So starting next year, there will be another CCIE Enterprise certification, but it's going to be the version 1.0, and all you have to do is take the lab, but you have to pass 300-401. Pretty awesome. Now, badging. Let's say, let me go back a few slides. Let's say I get my CCNP Enterprise in 401 and 410, but then I recertified and I have these other types of exams that I took. I will actually be recognized in those tests that I took. So I'll get a specialty certification, or a specialty badging is what they're calling. So let's say, as of right now, I have 2 CCNPs, okay? And this is true. I do have 2 CCNPs in routing and switching and in design. So what does that mean when it crosses over into the new CCNP Enterprise certifications? Do I just lose all that credit that I got? Yes and no. So to get my CCNP in routing and switching and design, I had to take 3 tests for routing and switching, and then I had to get my CCNA in design, and then take that ARCH exam for CCDP. But there's this tool on Cisco's website that you can use, and you can apply all your certs that you've taken and all the tests that you've taken, and it'll migrate it to this new CCNP Enterprise tool, and it'll give you these specialty badging. So I'll go through this with you. So, so for example, let's say you have your CCNP in routing and switching. That's 3 tests. You will receive your CCNP Enterprise Cert in 2 specialist certifications, Enterprise Core and then Enterprise Advanced Infrastructure Implementation. What happens if you have your CCDP? You will get your Enterprise Cert and then 2 specialty certs, Enterprise Core with Enterprise Design. And then lastly, if you have your CCNP Wireless, again, you'll get your Enterprise Cert with 2 specialist certifications, Wireless Design and then Wireless Implementation. So that's actually pretty cool. This website right here, this will tell you everything about this CCNP Enterprise certification. And if you click Migration, you can go to this migration tool and it'll show you what certs you have and then how it'll apply to this new CCNP Enterprise Cert. So let's say I do have my CCDP right now, and I passed all 3 of these exams. Here's what you'll get. There you go. If I have my CCDP before February 24th and I pass these exams, these are the certifications with this specialty exam that I will get. Pretty cool. So this wraps up my video about the new CCNP Enterprise certification. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about the new CCNP Enterprise exam. Do you like it? Is it bad? Is this going to be better for the future? Who knows? So leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.